This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to the support from DeSanto Propane. DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more info or call toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane. Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Visit Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant at their original Waterloo location or all-new renovated location in Geneva. Dine-in, takeout, delivery, catering, and banquets. Order online at Ciccino's.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way. Little John and Barbie Orthodontics. Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal: to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
Hello everybody, welcome into FingerLakes1.com's live coverage of Wayne Finger Lakes High School girls basketball on a Monday night. Coming to you live from the Lyons Community Center as the Lyons Lions host the Waterloo Tigers in a battle of the top 2 teams in each team's respective league. Happy Monday once again everybody. Paul Russo alongside me, Nate Sharman. And Nate, I think I teed it up pretty good for you here, so let's start right there. Waterloo, first in the Finger Lakes East. Lions, number 1 in Wayne County. Can ask for a better non-league game to really kind of get this pace going for the stretch run into postseason play.
That's for sure, Paul, and I like what you said about it being a Monday, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Can we call it Big Monday? How about that?
I'll allow it. I mean, it gives us back to that old school Big East days. I'm with it.
We got a big game here, and I always like coming to Lyons Community Center. Really good place to play basketball. Good place to watch basketball. The crowd's always very involved. It's always a good crowd here at Lyons, so I'm looking forward to that tonight. Usually a lot of energy coming from the crowd in these games, so it should be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, let's go back in time here a little bit. These 2 teams, obviously non-league. This is a pretty big game in terms of sectional style here because Waterloo sits in the B1 classification, Lions B2. Now, obviously, they wouldn't see each other necessarily in the sectional tournament. This is a game that you could see if both teams were to win the sectional title in those for the state qualifier game. These 2 met last year down in Waterloo. It was a 10-point victory for the Tigers, 59-49. And as I've mentioned to a couple people here, I don't think people really realize it's essentially the same 2 teams going at it here. Now, minus a couple players on both sides here and there, but in the grand scheme of it, in the core of things, these are the same 2 teams rematching here tonight.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, it looks like on paper, right, it's that 10-point victory, but I know it's closer than that. You know, going back to that game, 15 points from Jay LaBelle. She's going to be huge tonight. The program's leading scorer. They're going to need a big night from Jay LaBelle and her sister Janiyah. She pitched in 10 and 15 rebounds. On the Waterloo side, Addison Breed led the way. She had 25, Macy Muller 13, and Kia Moody had 7. So yeah, going to need that production from their stars. You know, the Bells girls on the Lions side, and then Waterloo looking at Addison Breed, looking at Macy Muller. I think those girls are going to have big nights.
Now, speaking of big nights, Friday night, go back in time here a little bit less in this case. Waterloo took on Newark, battle of the 2 top teams in the Finger Lakes East. Lions hosted Gananda, battle of the then 2 top teams in Wayne County. Lions beat Gananda, Waterloo loses to Newark. So both teams here kind of riding a little bit of different momentum. But really, to be fair, regular season here, both teams sitting on pretty equal footing. They're tied for first in our power rankings even as it stands right now. So really, there's a lot to do tonight, Nate. I think you kind of alluded to some things here, but what are some other keys that you're going to be looking for in tonight's contest?
Yeah, that win streak is big. You know, Lions is coming in on a 7-game win streak. And you know, we'll mention that loss Waterloo just took to Newark. So, you know, Lions coming in at 12-1. You know, they've won a lot of games this season. So they've won the last 7. Waterloo's looking to sort of flip that switch, right? You know, flip that around on its head, you know, where they come in off a loss, and we're used to seeing these big winning streaks from Waterloo these last few years. So start another winning streak getting going for these Tigers.
Battle of the Cats tonight, if you will. Lions, Tigers.
I like it.
Oh, my.
Bears, oh, my.
Yeah. Mentioned the crowd, Nate, too, a little bit, talking about the community center here since they've brought over both teams from the Atwood back in the high school to the community center, really has kind of amplified things up a little even more. For as great as the Atwood was, this atmosphere is different. Both teams now getting some fans also kind of filing in a little bit more here as we are about to get post-game festivities underway. So what we'll do is we'll step aside for a quick second. We'll turn it over to the public address announcer, which is Lions Athletic Director Zach Young, and appreciate the help that he gave us here earlier today getting going. We'll turn over to him, and we'll be back in just a moment here in the booth.
We ask that you please clean up after yourself when you're finished. Thank you in advance. Chaperones are located at the entrance area of the facility should you need any assistance. All types of noisemakers are prohibited. All students grade K through 6 need to be with a parent or guardian at all times. And finally, we believe that all student athletes, coaches, and spectators should strive to represent the very best spirit and tradition of high school athletics. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Remember, this is a game played by high school athletes and coached by high school coaches, so please respect each team's play on the court and enjoy the game. At this point, I'd like everybody to stand for the national anthem. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the Waterloo Tigers. A junior, number 4, Addison Bree. A sophomore, number 5, Gwyneth Panic. A sophomore, number 10, Tangel Williams. A junior, number 15, Macy Muller. And an 8th grader, number 21, John A. Hawkins. The Tigers are coached by Mike Bree, assisted by Keisha Bree and Jason Godley. And now give up your home team, your Lyons Lions. Junior, number 1, Cameron Bynum. A freshman, number 2, Carmela Parker. And 8th grader, number 3, Janaya Bell. A junior, number 20, Addison Jones. And a senior, number 12, Jayla Bell.
Welcome back in the booth, everybody. Paul Russo and Nate Sharman here with you high above the parquet floor of the Lyons Community Center. Starting fives announced here. Waterloo will be moving from our left to right vantage point here in the first half of play. They're in their road blacks. Their starting five: Addison Bree, Gwen Panic, Tangel Williams, Macy Muller, and John A. Hawkins. The same starting five we saw for them Friday night. For Lyons, it's Cameron Bennell, Carmela Parker, Janaya Bell, Jayla Bell, and Addison Jones in the home whites, moving from our right to left to get things going today.
Good atmosphere, as I mentioned, here in the Lyons Community Center. Fans from both sides going nuts. Love to see it. Should be a good game.
Yeah, pretty good holdover, too, from the JV game a few moments ago. Waterloo won that. Taking the jump for Waterloo will be John A. Hawkins, the 8th grader. quick note to mention here, don't know if we'll necessarily see it happen. Jayla Bell, 28 points away from the overall school record. The combination between both boys and girls scoring, she would be able to surpass Justice Smith if that's the case. Who knows? Maybe we'll see it tonight. It's quite the mountain to get to today.
That's not out of the realm of possibilities for her, though. She routinely scores 20 in a game. So
exactly. Janiah Bell taking the jump against Hawkins, and Lions will control it. Cameron Bonnell, the junior point guard, will have it. Waterloo in a 2-3 zone. We're underway. Swings it for Parker, left side wing. Now goes top the key. Passes over for Jayla Bell on the right wing in front of the Waterloo bench. Now double teamed by Bree and Williams. She's able to find Addison Jones on the block. No good on her lay-in. Rebound brought in by Panic, and here comes Waterloo on offense.
Fantastic pass inside by Bell. They just couldn't get it to go.
Great job by Panic. Found Williams up court. Swings it back out to Bree. Corner three, no good. Rims out. Brought back in and rebound by Janiah Bell. Finds Sister Jayla now. Pass up to Carmela Parker, and no good on her lay-in. She walked. She had trouble kind of corralling the ball in a little bit there. And I thought she might have gotten away with it there, but looked like she probably did 2.5 instead of 2 steps.
Yeah, it was definitely close, but Lions isn't going to want to leave Addison Bree open from 3 there. She had a good look, just missed that one. That's not a good game plan for the Lions.
So Lions here, they're playing, I would call it a 1-3-1 zone here. Bree has in the lane. She's able to find Hawkins on the right block. Laying up and good. John A. Hawkins will get things going here on offense. It's 2-0 now, 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jayla Bell has it double teamed right before the timeline. Finds Bonnell, no, tip. Tangel Williams with the steal. Lions will go back into defensive mode. Muller finds Bree on the wing for a 3-pointer. No good, rims out and rebound brought in. Janiah Bell finds Jayla. Jayla now will run point. She's going to be met by Bree at the timeline. She's able to work around. Now cuts through the lane. Runner on the way. No good, too hard, long. Rebound getting tipped around. Finds Janiah Bell, though, second chance. Lions 3-pointer from Jayla Bell. No good. Rebound brought in Carmela Parker. Third chance, no good. Ball tipped around again. Fourth chance coming. Cameron Bonnell with the rebound. Lay-in, no good. Into the hands of Jones. Her lay-in, no good. And finally, Waterloo corrals a defensive rebound.
Wow, Lions had, 5 chances there and just couldn't get one to go.
Muller up court. Hawkins alone. Big block from behind by Janiah Bell.
Wow, Janiah Bell came flying like LeBron in Game 7, and blocked that one away. Nice play.
Great defensive effort there. They kind of forgot about Hawkins, and Waterloo will inbound it underneath their own basket. Inbound from Williams goes to Bree on the right side wing. She'll dribble out, now finds Panic at the top of the key. Lions now 2-3 zone. Bit of a hybrid, though. Bell's kind of working both sides. Muller with it, cuts through, finds Bree at the free throw line. Back into Muller, give and go on the block, no good, and rebound by Janiah Bell. Goes to Jayla Bell, now up court to Cameron Bonnell. 2-on-1 for Lions. Her laying up and good.
Oh, nice take inside there by Lions, but I think Macy could have had a chance to go up with that. She elected to pass, but nice move inside.
Twos across the board. 5:45 to go first quarter here. Waterloo with the ball. Lions on defense. Muller finds Bree at the free throw line. Finds Hawkins on the block. Lane's good.
Oh, good finish by Janae Hawkins. Good pass inside. Even better finish. 4-2 lead here for Waterloo.
Now Lions will have to deal with the noted full court pressure here by Waterloo. They're able to break it. Jones with it on the block. Laying good.
Oh, good job. Good job to break that vaunted pressure like you were talking about and get that one inside to Jones for the lay-in.
Lions going to match this. Tied up 4-all. Full court pressure on Waterloo, but they break it. Muller has it far side. Finds Panic top of the key. Drives through. Hawkins again on the block. No. Kicks out. Williams. Left corner 3. No good. Rims out. Second chance though. Panic with the rebound. Dribbles out looking for help. Finds it in Muller at the top of the key. Muller swings it to Bree right wing. Now drive baseline. Skip pass out to Panic. Top of the key. 20 on the shot clock. Panic drives through the lane over Janiah Bell. No good. Rebound brought in by Bell. Finds Sister Jayla. Jayla up court above the timeline now. Guarded by Muller. Waterloo now 2-3. Tied up. Bell gets out of it. Finds Janiah at the free throw line. Drives through. Poked away. A steal by Panic. Panic now with it. She gets met in a double team in the full court pressure. And we'll have our first foul of the game. I think they'll get Janiah Bell with a reach in. And that's going to be her first personal and team's first on the quarter.
Great job by Lions there after the turnover happens, where they're able to just close in on Gwen Panic and force that. It ended up being a foul, but still force the non-fast break to happen.
So we have a timeout on the floor, 4:36. That's a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Richard Hill of the Lyons Lions, 4-all here at the Community Center. Paul Russo, Nate Sharman here with you. Appreciate everybody for tuning in and listening, no matter where you are tonight. Certainly has lived up to the billing so far here early on. We find ourselves just shy of halfway through this opening period.
What was that? Our first whistle. What, we're 7-8 minutes into the game, 4:36 left on the clock. That was our first foul, right?
Yeah, really first true stoppage of play.
Really good, fast basketball game so far. We got a 4-4 tie.
Second horn goes for the timeout now. Waterloo breaks hole first. Their starting five will remain on the floor. Bree, Muller, Panic, Hawkins, and Williams. Starting five of the Lions remains on the floor of Bell, Parker, Jones, and Bunnell. Underway, Muller has it above the timeline, drives right now, kicks it back out for Panic. Lions in a 2-1-2 zone now. It appears as though it's a free-flowing one, if you will. Muller with it top the key, goes back up top for Panic. Panic guarded by Bunnell in the zone. Now she'll drive through right side on Jones, kicks it back out for Bree, up fake. Now back into the corner for Panic. She up fakes, drives baseline, swing pass out. Muller three-pointer, no good, rims out, and rebound by Jayla Bell. 4:10 to go here in the first quarter, 4-all. Bell guarded by Muller, full court pressure. She breaks it, and now we'll have our first foul on Waterloo. Macy Muller gets the foul, a block call, her first personal, team's first on the quarter.
The Tigers seem to be getting good looks, just haven't got one to drop yet. But on the other side, good job by Jayla Bell to draw that foul as she's driving on the right side.
Inbound goes to Bunnell. She finds Parker on the left side wing, dribbles out, now goes to Jones at the top of the key. Jones with it, looking for some assistance here. She'll try going to the block for Janiyah Bell, but into traffic. Bree with the interception up court to a streaking Muller. Muller's lay-in, rolls in and good.
Oh, nice acrobatic layup there by Muller. But first on the steal there by Bree, that's just a Mike Bree coach team, right, to cause that turnover and go the other way with it. Pretty cool.
And now left side wing for Lyons, swings it over. Jayla Bell, three-pointer dialed up, no good. Rebound goes to Janiyah Bell, second chance here for Lyons. Kicks it out, Jayla, runner through the lane, rolls in and good.
Oh, great work by Jayla, not to be denied there to get that one up and rolled. Had the shooter's touch to roll that one in. We're tied at 6.
3:20 to go, first quarter, 6-all. Panic with it, full court pressure by Lyons. It's it's man-to-man here for this full court pressure. Williams with it, and we'll have a 10-second violation. Excellent defense by the Lions, forcing a Waterloo turnover, and our first substitution of the game happens as Hawkins will check out, and the sophomore, Kyle Moody, will check in for Waterloo.
Lions has really got a really good full court pressure going on here. One time they got called for the foul, but it looked like they had him in that 10-second trap there, but they get that 10-second call there. So great job by Lions.
And Parker got it off the inbound. She had a good look. Fortunately for her, she kind of side shuffled. I don't think she really knew it before she got a shot up, and it's a travel violation and Waterloo ball. So Muller with it, left sideline. She's able to break full court pressure. Above the timeline, she's going quick, looking for help, finds it in Williams. Now she'll drive through, loses possession of it, but kicks it back out to Muller, able to retain it. Swings it forward, Panic, left side wing. She'll dribble back out, now looking for help at the elbow, finds it in Williams. Nice up fake, now she'll drive through the lane, blocked by Janiyah Bell, her second block. Bell chases after it, great job by her, and they're able to retain possession. Lions coming the other way.
What a play by Janiyah Bell to get the block and then get the rebound. She had to fight for it.
2.5 to go here in the first quarter, still 6-all. Bunnell with it, kicks it in for Janiyah Bell in the lane. Oh, beautiful pass to Jones on the block and in.
Wow, great pass inside there by Bell. Making plays on both sides of the court.
Addison Jones, 6 points. Her season high, she's got 4 in the first quarter as Lions finds their first lead since the opening bucket here, and we'll have a foul up top. Reach-in foul on Bunnell. The junior guard picks up her first personal, team second on the quarter. Lions first substitution, Ariana Carter will check in, and she'll get Jones. So Williams, the inbounder for Waterloo, right side baseline underneath the basket. Looking for help here, finds Muller in the right corner. She'll dribble out. Lions in a 2-3, now 3-2 zone. Muller back with it, corner 3 on the way, no good long. Rebound brought in, Jayla Bell. So 2 to go here in the first quarter, 8-6 Lions advantage on Waterloo. Bell with it, guarded by Muller. Works right wing, now hands it off for Bunnell. Swings it Parker, left wing. Nobody there, dribbles in, it'll be a long distance 2, no good. Rebound brought in, Tangel Williams and Waterloo. Swings it up for Muller. Muller has numbers, it's 3-on-2 for Waterloo. Bree with it, now she'll pick up the dribble and swing it back out. Tigers will stop an offense with Gwen Panic at the top of the key. Swings it for Muller. Muller now back to Panic at the left wing. She'll drive through the lane, uncontested until she got to the block by Janiyah Bell. No good on her lane. Bell up court, Bunnell and Parker alone. Now it's 2-on-2. Great job by Parker to create space. No good on her lane. Gets her own board. Now ball poked. Panic comes away with it. Here comes Waterloo up court. Waterloo with Panic. 2-on-3, now 3-on-2 for Waterloo, the advantage. Kicks it back out to Bree. Up fakes, now back out. Panic at the top of the key, and we'll have a Lions foul as Panic tried to work through the lane.
We got a back-and-forth game here. Both teams racing up and down the court. You know, that's the beneficiary side of that full court press. If you do break it, you'll have numbers.
So Bunnell picks up a little bit of early foul trouble here. Second personal foul, team's third on the quarter. We got 1 minute to go in the frame. Williams top the key, swings it from Muller. Muller will take a wing three-pointer, and it's in.
Oh, we finally see a knockdown three in this game. Macy Muller from deep.
5th point of the ball game for Muller. Gives Waterloo the lead, 9-8 with 45 to go in the frame. Bell with it, kicks it to Janiyah Bell. It's intercepted. Moody with the steal, goes to Bree. Now Bree works left sideline above the timeline. Tried to fake, and she's going to draw a foul on Janiyah Bell, who reached in. So now Bell picks up her second personal, team's fourth. So 2 key starters here for the Lions in some, we'll call it quasi-early foul trouble here in the first quarter. 36.2 to go on the game clock. It's a fresh 30 on the shot clock for Waterloo, so 6-second differential. Williams with it, goes to panic at the free throw line. Now into the block for Moody. Her lay-in no good. Rebound Janiyah Bell. Lions the other way with it. Jayla Bell with it now. Thought she had been out for a minute, but instead she'll pull back out. She's double teamed by Muller and Bree. Now top the key for Janiyah Bell. Right corner for Bunnell. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Almost banked in weirdly. And rebound Tangel Williams. She's got 12 on the clock for the Tigers. Goes up. One-on-one. Now she'll pull back out. And pass intercepted by Bunnell. 5 on the clock. She's above the timeline. Just her and Moody. Up. And no good on her lay-in. Ball gets tipped around. And that will wrap up a hectic first quarter here, especially in the final moments. 9-8 Waterloo in front of Lions. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on FingerLakes1.com.
Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Visit Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant at their original Waterloo location or all-new renovated location in Geneva. Dine-in, takeout, delivery, catering, and banquets. Order online at Cicinos.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way.
Welcome back in, everybody. Paul Russo, Nate Sharman, almost called you Kyle Evans. Kyle will be with me Thursday, but we'll talk more about that at halftime.
Well, Kyle Evans, we are in Lions.
We are.
I think you know that name if you're a Lions. You're in the area, you know. Look, really good athlete.
I've done that one-to-one now. I called him Nate on Friday, so I mean, I guess it's one now.
I've called you every name in the book besides your actual name. So.
Exactly. Anyway, back to the matter, and Waterloo 9, Lions 8 here to start the second quarter. And kind of lived up to the billing here. It was fast-paced for the most part, then got a little bit chaotic there in the final couple minutes.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a ton of scoring, only a 9-8 advantage here for Waterloo so far, but just a back-and-forth game on both sides. And I'm really interested to see, this press on both sides. It's been very strong, but when you do break it, you have numbers going the other way, and you have an opportunity to get a relatively easy bucket. So we'll see how that goes.
Moody, right away a three-pointer, no good long for Waterloo. They broke ball first. Pearson with it. Kicks it back out for Muller for a second chance opportunity. Runner by Muller's good.
AC Muller gets either team on the board here early in the second quarter.
So 11-8 now, one of the bigger leads we've seen so far today in this game with 7:36 to go in the first half. Jayla Bell with it, kicks it to the elbow, and her sister Janiyah. Janiyah kicks it back out for Jayla. Three-pointer on the way, no good short. Rebound gets batted around, ends up in the hands, though, of Macy Muller. And here we go, the full court pressure of Lions. Does work. It's going to be a turnover. Muller chased after a poke ball. She might have been better off letting it go. Instead, it will be Lions ball on the turnover.
I think it went off of her, and I think she's upset with herself. But she almost saved it. It was really close.
Yeah, we'll do some housekeeping here. On the floor for Waterloo, Pearson, Moody, Muller, Batten, and Bree for Lions as they inbounded it. But now she swings it to Jayla Bell. Janiyah Bell out there with her. Ariana Carter. Carmela Parker. So the same 5 that wrapped up the quarter for Lions return to the court to start things here in the second. But now has it baseline, now kicks it back into the lane, and pass intended for Janiyah, but instead ends up in the hands of Moody, and here comes Waterloo the other way. Bree has it, swings it over for Muller at the left wing, takes a dribble, long distance three, dialed up, no good, and it's an air ball, and it will be a Tiger ball, or rather Lion ball, coming the other way. 6:56 to go, second quarter. So Bell has it. Jayla Bell, that is, to Janiyah Bell. Now back to Jayla. A little pitch and catch between the two. Instead, leaves it for Cameron Bunnell at the top of the key. She's guarded by Pearson. As Waterloo appears to be back into a 2-3 zone here. Bunnell with it right wing. Left alone, she'll take that three-pointer. No good long. Rebound Carter. Second chance, no good. We'll have our first free throws of the night coming up here in just a moment.
Good work there by Ariana Carter inside to grab that rebound and go back up strong with it and draw that foul.
And Delaney Batten picks up the Waterloo foul. Will be her first personal, team's first on the quarter. Ariana Carter, the junior, goes to the line for the first time tonight. First one, no good, long. Carter, one of the returners for Lions. Season high 14 against Clyde Savannah a couple weeks ago. No good on her second. Rebounds go get tipped. And Carmela Parker was able to save it and ends up in the hands of a second chance opportunity.
Fantastic save by Parker.
Yeah, for Lions here as Benell had it. Swings it for Jayla Bell in the left corner here. 20 on the shot clock for Lions. Top the key now. Carmela Parker, she up fakes and got a little bit airborne there on the fake. So it's going to be a travel and Waterloo ball coming the other way.
6:20 to go in the second quarter. 11-8 in favor of the Tigers over the Lions here at the Lyons Community Center.
It's stayed here at this score now for the past about minute here, give or take. Muller into the block for Batten. She was left alone in the lane's good.
Oh, good find there by Macy, being able to find Batten all alone down there.
And Lions will take a timeout here. It's going to be a full timeout. The second one taken this half by Coach Hill. And it comes at the 6:11 to go mark of the first half. This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com made possible thanks to the support from Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team. They share a common goal to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Dr. Rod Littlejohn, Dr. Liz Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team are proud to support our area high school athletes. You can check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com. And Sano Propane, 4 generations strong, has a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online to sanopropane.com for more information or call them toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. Since 1937, the difference has been Sano Propane. Paul Russo, Nate Sharman here with you at the Lyons Community Center. First horn goes of this timeout from the Lions. Nate, 13-8 so far, still living up to that billing we talked about pregame.
Yes, for sure. It's been a back-and-forth game. Not a ton of scoring. It's interesting. Jayla Bell left off the scoreboard so far. No points.
Yeah, has not.
Has some good looks, and I think she should continue to take those looks because she's had some good ones.
Yeah, Waterloo's done a pretty good job honing in on her, but it's been other players.
Yeah, if she crosses the timeline with the ball, there's 2 people coming at her.
Yeah, and see, there's the thing. Oh, great job. Addison Jones checks back in. No good on her lay-in. Rebound brought in. Batten, but her and Parker will get tied up. We have a jump ball. Will be Lions possession here with 5:57 to go in the second quarter. Jayla Bell inbound it left side underneath the basket on the baseline. She'll go to Parker at the left wing. Takes a dribble, 3-pointer on the way. No good, long. Rebound Jones, second chance, no good. Rebound Moody. Here comes Waterloo the other way now. Muller has it. Working up court and above the timeline. She finds Batten down on the block. Laying up and good from Batten.
Oh, another beautiful assist from Macy Muller. She is quick. She got that ball and she advanced up the half court pretty quickly and found Batten all alone down there.
And a catalyst for this Tiger offense so far. 15-8 now, the Waterloo advantage. Jayla Bell with it. Jumper no good from the free throw line. Ball tipped around. Rebound Janiyah Bell. And the second chance will pay off here a little bit as we'll have a Waterloo foul. Juliana Pearson picks it up. Her first personal, team's first on the quarter, reached in on Janiyah Bell.
Lions scoreless so far in this second quarter with 8 points.
5:27 to go in the quarter. 15-8. Jayla Bell inbounding it. She'll go to Parker left side, opposite way. And we go back into Jayla Bell, laying no good from her. Macy Muller away with the rebound. She's trying to break the full court press. And let's see what the whistle is here, rather. It's going to be a travel on Muller. She kind of tripped up over her own feet. And Lions will get possession back. Jayla Bell will inbound it, right side baseline. She'll go to Janiyah in the lane, and that lane's good.
A bell-to-bell connection there. Jayla finds her off the inbound, and Janiyah lays it in.
First points for Lions in this quarter, 15-10 now. They're disadvantaged to Waterloo in front with 5:05 to go in the first half. Muller with it, top the key, swings it to Pearson. Corner 3 on the way. She was left alone, no good. Rebound brought in Jayla Bell.
Nice find again there by Muller. She's had it going on in the second quarter. That time it just doesn't go in.
Jayla still has it, met by Pearson in this 2-3 zone of Waterloo. Swings it over, skip past to Bendel, opposite wing left side. Takes a dribble now, back to Bell, right wing. Up fakes on Muller, now drives baseline. Runner on the way, no good long. Rebound by Jones, good job. She was met by Bree, finds Parker, her layin's good.
Oh, good work by Parker there just to grab that board and put it back up there. Just good positioning.
And Lions claws their way back to within 3, 15-12 now the Waterloo advantage. 4:28 to go, second quarter. Pearson had it. Pass goes way awry. I don't know, nobody really in the area code there. Now Waterloo will do their version of what we'll call the line substitution here as Batten, Pearson, and It will be Muller coming off the floor, actually. Oh, no, wait. Bree and Muller. Batten will stay in, so it's Batten, Hawkins, Moody, Williams, and Panic.
That's the full line change Waterloo can do. They only have eight girls on their team, so they're only bringing 3, right?
Yeah, you know, something we've seen Coach Bree kind of do now the past couple games.
He plays the people that got him there, right? He's loyal to his players.
2-3 zone by Waterloo. Janiyah Bell has it top the key, swings it for Cameron Bonnell, right wing, skip pass into the corner for Jayla Bell. 3-pointer over Hawkins, no good. A rebound by Hawkins and Waterloo. Double team, the pressure's gonna not quite work. Now Waterloo have to inbound it here with 4 to go in the first half.
That's still good pressure there by Lions to force that. You know, they don't get the ball there, but they still force that confusion going on in there down low.
Pretty interesting here as Lions and go full court pressure. So Lions brought it up, or rather Waterloo brought it up with no pressure. Batten has it. She'll take a 3-pointer from the wing, and it's good. Delaney Batten.
Oh, Delaney Batten's having a quarter. She's got what 7 now in this quarter for the Tigers.
7 of the 18. She's now the leading scorer. Well, tied to the leading scorer with Macy Muller here for Waterloo and in the game. Bonnell has it right side wing. Kicks it back up. Pass tipped. Intended target Jayla Bell. Intercepted. Tangel Williams. Williams out with it. She'll go no good on her lane. Hawkins second chance. Blocked by Janiyah Bell. Her 3rd block of the game. Up court. Alone was Parker and Jones. Parker will take it. Laying up and good.
Good work by Janiyah Bell to block that one away. It looked like Waterloo was going, but then Lions on the other end, all by themselves. So all by from Janiyah.
18-14 now. The Waterloo advantage on Lions. 3:06 to go in the second quarter. Panic to Batten at the right wing. Now back to Williams, who was at the top of the key. She'll dribble back out to Batten. Corner 3 from Batten. It's good.
Oh.
Delaney Batten.
Wow, Delaney Batten is just having a quarter. That's now 10 points for her.
Heating up. Taking over for the moment here. 21-14 now, the Waterloo advantage. 2:45 to go in the quarter. Janiyah Bell within the lane will have a foul as she went through. I don't know if they'll call it on the shot. It'll be interesting here. So they're going to get Moody with the foul. That's her first personal. Team's first on the quarter. And they're saying on the floor, so Jayla Bell will take the inbound on the baseline underneath their own basket. Bell goes into the left corner for Bonnell. 3-pointer on the way. No good short ball. Gets tipped around. It will be Waterloo ball after the rebound gets tipped out. We got 2:40 to go here, second quarter. Still 21-14. Waterloo advantage on Lions here, and we got a little debris, I believe, came off of one of the shoes of the girls, but one of the officials will pick it up. We're back underway. No need to throw the yellow. Williams with it, swings it for Panic. Panic at the top of the key, back to Williams, little pitch and catch. Batten cutting through the lane, they'll dump it into her. Goes to Moody in the corner, now top of the key, Williams. Passes to Panic, left elbow, back into the corner. Moody left alone, up fakes, now drives baseline. Back top of the key, Batten, now passes over. Good extra pass to Panic, 3-pointer in.
Oh, fantastic passing there from Waterloo. Like you said, made that extra pass and found a wide open Gwen Panic.
The sophomores first, points up the ball game. 10-point the differential, 24-14 now the Waterloo advantage on Lions. 2:05 to go. Second quarter, and Panic will get charged with a reach and foul going after Parker.
Yeah, Waterloo's finally gotten the 3-ball alive, and that's coasted them to this 10-point lead so far. You know, Delaney's got a couple this quarter. Gwen Panic knocked that one down, and Muller had one in the first quarter. Lions is still looking to get going from 3.
Panic's first personal foul and team's 4th on the quarter. Put Lions at the line, next foul no matter what. We've got 1:54 to go. Bonnell will take a 3-pointer, and it's in. Cameron Bonnell.
And just like when I said it there, Cameron Bonnell knocks in the 3-pointer for Lions. That's a big shot.
24-17 now the score. Waterloo in front of Lions. We got 1:40 to go in the second quarter. Batten with it. Now Williams top the key for Waterloo. 2-3 zone. Gonna force the turnover here. No. Well, let's see what they actually call it here. We'll get a foul first. Or a jump ball. Not too sure. Hawkins will check out, as will Moody. Bree and
must have called the foul, right?
Back in. I'm not too sure. No, I didn't see a signal.
Neither did I.
Okay, they called it a jump ball, actually. So, all right, either way, back to action. Muller with it, finds Williams right wing. Now with the Panic in the lane. Looking for help, finds it in Muller. Up fake from the top of the key, drives through a floater over Janiyah Bell, no good. Rebound brought in by Janiyah Bell. Ends up in the hands of Addison Jones now, though. And her pass gets tipped around. It's end up in the hands of Jayla Bell now. Bell working right sideline, now comes up through the lane, a little coast-to-coast action, no good, and rebound brought in Addison Bree. And Bree will get charged with the travel. She was trying to get out of some trouble there in a double team, so Lions will get the ball back. 1:09 to go, second quarter, 24-17 still. The advantage for Waterloo. Jay LaBelle, the inbounder, goes up top for Cameron Bennell. Swings it, Kamala Parker at the top of the key. Now back to Jay LaBelle, right corner, three, no good. Rebound, Addison Jones, though, second chance, no good. Got tipped from behind by Delaney Batten. Batten looking for help, and Waterloo's breaking up court. Panic, Williams, it's 3-on-1. Panic on Jay LaBelle, lane's good.
Oh, great job there by Panic. Take that one inside, and she took the contact and still laid it in.
Under a minute to go, 45 on the game clock here in the second quarter. Shia Bell with it, drives through the lane, left-handed lay-in, no good. Batten comes away with the board. Here comes Bree. Bree up court to Williams, kind of by herself, but now there, no good on the lane. Batten, second chance, no good. Third chance, Batten is good.
Oh, good job by Batten, just increasing the second quarter points barrage she's had. Lays that one in for two.
28-17, it's the biggest lead of the ball game here. 11 the differential, Waterloo in front. 20 on the clock for Lyons. Bell with it above the timeline. Finds Shania Bell right elbow, drives through, finds Carla Parker on the block. Lay-in, no good. She's going to go to the line for two. She got Bree in the air. Addison Bree will pick up the body foul, her first personal, team's fifth on the quarter.
Good look inside there to find Parker. Almost got that one up in to go, but she's going to the line instead. Almost a three-point play.
Carmela Parker to the line. Freshman on the first. Good. 5 points down the quarter for Parker. Season high 20 points coming back against Clyde Savannah in December. She had 8 points last time out against the Gananda Panthers on Friday night. Second is good. So Waterloo has it, 13 on the clock here for the quarter. Muller has it, swings it to Bree, right wing, up fakes, now drives baseline, kicks it back out top the key, Panic, but tipped, stolen away, Carmela Parker stolen, back by Muller, 3 on the clock. We have a foul, or they go call it, they call it on the shot. Wow. She was way out.
Wow.
I don't know how you want to call it here, whether it was a heady play or she kind of rushed it, not knowing how much time was left.
James Harden's pretty good at getting those calls. Got that call to go out. That's very, very smart play to know the 2 seconds left on the clock. Heave one up, right?
So Parker picks up the first foul for her in the game, first team on the quarter. Muller to the line for three. Her first, rims out, no good. Muller, a Syracuse lacrosse commit in the 2026 class.
Oh, pretty impressive what she's done in her tenure at Waterloo.
Averaging
both the basketball court and the lacrosse field, right?
Averaging 11.7 points per game on the year so far, makes her second. So we'll have 2.6 on the game clock here. After this shot, she releases it and it's in. So Lions will have to go full court here. Waterloo with the pressure, Jay LaBelle with it. 1 on the clock, gets it off in time from the free throw, no good. Rims out, really close, and that will wrap up the first quarter of play here from the Lyons Community Center. The Waterloo Tigers up 30-19 on the Lyons Lions. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our DeSanto Propane halftime report here on FingerLakes1.com.
This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to the support from DeSanto Propane. DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more info or call toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane. Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Visit Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant at their original Waterloo location or all-new renovated location in Geneva. Dine-in, take-out, delivery, catering, and banquets. Order online at Cicinos.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way. Littlejohn and Barbie Orthodontics. Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal: to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back in here on FingerLakes1.com. The DeSanto Propane halftime report here from the Lyons Community Center. Paul Russo, Nate Sharman here with you. Waterloo 30, Lyons 19 at a battle of the two top teams in the Wayne Finger Lakes collective here in girls basketball. Nate, it was a pretty hectic, pretty good, fast-paced first quarter. Second quarter, though, ends up being a little bit disastrous on one side in Lyons. They find themselves down 11 here, a little bit more so than maybe they thought. For Waterloo, though, not bad of a second quarter, namely for Delaney Batten.
Yeah.
Has a game-high 12 points, all of which came in that 8-minute block.
And I think it's just the three-point shot is really what differentiated the most in that second quarter. I mean, Batten, with those 12 points, she had 2 to go. Gwen Panic got 1 to go. Macy Moe had 1 in the first quarter. But, I mean, that's 4 threes to, I think Bunnell hit 1. So that's for the Lions side. That's just their only 3-point made in this game. So I think that's been the real big difference in my opinion.
Yeah, it's been one of those cases where first quarter we saw both teams get some pretty good looks overall, all things considered. But the second quarter, just Waterloo was able to kind of find the bottom a little bit more than Lions, and kind of could tell, I think, Lions a little bit, I wouldn't say panic, probably not the right term, right? But we saw a lot more driving into situations that you probably wouldn't see if they were in a little bit tighter of a situation.
Yeah, for sure. And I think if you're the Lions, Jay LaBelle, I think, has gotten a lot of good opportunities, a lot of good shots too, and then just a couple different times they've rattled out, right? And I think that bounce can't go. Can't go against you forever, right? So just keep taking those good look opportunities for Jay LaBelle. She can score the basketball, and she will in the second half, I believe.
Exactly. The numbers got to catch up eventually, right?
Yes, so. For sure. I mean, a lot of these opportunities, Paul, if I can remember correctly, they're rimming out, and they're halfway down almost in some cases. Some of these three-pointers she's taken, she's been almost pretty wide open in some ways. So I think she's got to keep going to that. I bet you, the coach on that side is really, Coach Halo is really telling her to keep playing her game and don't change anything just because it's not going down tonight.
Yeah. All right, let's take a quick look at the scoring here in the first half of action as Waterloo will come out of the locker room first here. We got about 4.5 to go here in the halftime break. We mentioned Delaney Batten, 12 points in the first half, all in the second quarter. She's 2 points away from a season high against Powell Mac a couple of weeks ago. Got to be feeling pretty good for what has been the sixth player off the bench for the Tigers so far this season. 9 points for Macy Muller. We mentioned her a little bit. Gwen Panic has 5. Johnny Hawkins with 4 for the Tigers. On the Lions side of things, leading the way with that for them with 6 points, Camilla Parker, all which also came in the second quarter for her. But also, I'd say for her, we haven't really mentioned her name a ton in the past couple minutes, but she's done a really good job. But unfortunately, there's also been a couple costly turnovers for her. Kind of makes you wonder if one of those don't happen. Are we talking about a different situation here?
Right.
5 for Cameron Bunnell, 4 for Addison Jones, and then really the key two here, I would say, Janiyah Bell and Jayla Bell with 2 points apiece. We kind of already touched on that a little bit, though, already.
Yeah, and, just under 3.5 minutes here before we get this second half underway, and I think, Paul, everyone's thinking about it. We're less than a week away from the big game, right? You're a big Commanders fan.
Oh, boy.
You're going to root against the Eagles? You're going to root for the Empire and Patrick Mahomes? Or what's your thoughts here?
I'm rooting for Kendrick Lamar.
All right, that's interesting. You're not like us, apparently, but
you're right, I'm not.
Yeah, it's hard to root for Patrick Mahomes, isn't it?
It's tough.
You gotta be really torn, I would think, right?
Tough. It's tough for both, right? I mean, we've seen this matchup before and everything, so
it should be a really good game, though. 2 very strong teams. It should be a lot of fun to watch in that regard. I'll be sad watching it as a big Bills fan, of course, but yeah, I can't root for Patrick Mahomes. I'm sorry, can't do it. Root for the Eagles.
Hey,
fly, Eagles, fly.
I can't blame you. So Lyons breaks the locker room now. They're back on the floor getting warmed up and going here. We got about 2:45 here, so let's go through the Wayne Finger Lakes menu here tonight. Let's begin on the girls' side here. CG Finney's at HAC. Naples is at Red Jacket. Pretty a big game here, too, as well. Marcus Whitman out of the Finger Lakes West playing an independent Geneva team that's really, past couple years out, been on the rise, sitting 10-5 on the season. Only a 1 loss for the Wildcats, by the way, too, so a pretty good one there. Wayne at Minders, Hannibal at Red Creek. I know it's a non-league game. It's a non-section game for the Rams there, but a little bit of a 104 battle rivalry, if you will, on that one. Then Williamson Marion in a non-league game down at Mid-Lakes. On the boys' side of things, Eugenio Maria de Hostos is at Clyde Savannah, just down the road. Avoca Prattsburg is at Gananda, a couple of non-league games there. HAC at Bloomfield. Another non-league game is the Honeyway Bulldogs finding themselves on a 12-game winning streak, the longest in the Wayne Finger Lakes, is playing at Wayland Cohocton tonight. Marion's at Naples. North Wolcott is at East Rochester. Sodas at South Seneca. and then Canandaigua is over at Greece Olympia.
Yeah, big game in the sectional standings, right? And like you said, coming in, Waterloo in third place in those B1 standings, Lions at B2 in second place. So it's just really big as we start to get to the stretch run of the season here. You know, the season's going quicker. It goes quicker and quicker every year, it seems like. And, you know, we're getting closer to that sectional tournament. And just to sort of figure out seeding sides, these non-league games are very important.
Yeah, and this is, we talked a little bit about this on the Upstate podcast earlier today. This gave him a pretty good barometer test, just given the fact that, like we mentioned a little bit at the top, while not in the same B classification, Waterloo B1, Lions B2, you know, this is a pretty good gauge of kind of where you stack up no matter what here.
Very good state litmus test of kind of what your team is and what you're looking to work on. I think we've talked about that a lot in the last few weeks, and I think this is a great test. Yeah,
Waterloo's 10-4 overall. Only one loss in league play. They find themselves third in the B1 standings, as I call it, in the midst of the usual kind of suspects there themselves. Wellsville, Hornell, Dansville, and right behind them even too, you have Penn Yan and Minders on the tail a little bit. Things hoping to kind of turn around a little bit, I know, with those two teams as they get going, but you can't knock them out. And then Lions in B2, not used to them in B2, but some usual suspects for us anyway. Marcus Whitman sitting at the top there, Leroy in B2, Canasteo Greenwood as well.
I think you can pencil in Waterloo versus Wellsville in B1 and in just about any sport. It seems like they always play each other.
It's one of those things, even like Minders too. I remember a lot of matchups there as well back in the day involving them. Livonia is usually in there too. They're both kind of having downish years compared to what they usually have for them. So
I don't make predictions a lot on here, but Waterloo will play Wellsville at Huntington Falls Lima this year. Seems like that's the case, right?
You're really going out on the limb on that one, Nate. So, hey, third quarter about to start here. It will be Lions ball to start. They're now moving from our left to right on offense, Waterloo right to left, and we're underway with a turnover already. Williams with the steal, but her pass intercepted, intended for Bree, picked off by Janiah Bell. Bell with it, drives through the lane, no good. Rebound Macy Muller. Here we go as now Muller gets stopped.
Ooh, nice snag there by the one of the assistant coaches on the Lions sideline. Almost like Odell there a little bit.
So Jayla Bell picks up the foul, her first, team's first on the quarter. Yeah, and that was Muller cutting up court there. Had it, and she has it top of the key. Swings it for Williams on the left side wing. Back to Muller, now Panic at the free throw line. Dribbles in, launches a little floater, and it's in.
First points of the quarter going to Waterloo.
And we'll have a whistle here. I'm not really too sure what here, but one of the officials had to remind a player of something. I'm not too sure what. Couldn't really tell. But 32-19, 7:25 to go in the third quarter. Jayla Bell with it. Runner no good. Ball gets tipped around. Ends up in the hands of Janiah Bell. Ball poked from behind by Panic and stolen away by Bree. Up floor Muller. She's by herself. Lane is good.
All good work inside there by Panic and Bree to get that fast break, and Muller going unattended to the rim. A good play on defense results in a good play on offense.
34-19, the Waterloo advantage on Lions now. It's 7:02 to go here. We'll have our first foul on Waterloo this quarter. I believe it will be Gwen Panic picking up the foul, and it is a reach in, her second personal and team's first on the quarter. But now we'll inbound it near sideline here. She'll go into Carmela Parker, top of the key, chased after by Bree, but swings it for Jayla Bell, right wing. Now into Janiah Bell on the block. Ball poked. On the ground is it Bell. She's handed it off to Jayla. Jayla now into Parker on the block. Her lay-in's good.
Oh, good find inside there by Jayla Bell to find Parker, and it finishes in the layup.
Excellent job of them. No panic on that one. That's one of the key things we talked about. Panic has it right corner.
Literally Panic.
Yep. Oh, finds Muller cutting through the lane. Lay-in's good.
Good scoring so far in this third quarter.
Muller picks up her 13th point of the game. 15-point advantage, 36-21. Waterloo in front with 2:25 to go. Parker no good on her lane. Ball tipped around. Rebound to Panic. Panic now up court. Waterloo has numbers. It's 4-on-1. Panic, lane's good.
Oh, fantastic work there by Gwen Panic. Had some options, and it looked like the defender was favoring the pass, so she takes it up strong with the right hand, and it gets to go.
Fennell has it above the timeline. Left wing. Tries to get it in to Jones. Pass tip. Ends up in the hands. Another steal for Panic with 6 minutes to go here in the third. Panic's pass picked off by Bunnell. Lions 2-on-2. Bunnell goes to Panic. Ball, she drove off her own foot, and Bree comes with the steal. Addison Bree with it, top the key. Now she'll dribble back out. Looks for help, finds it in Muller. Three-pointer on the way. No good long, and rebound by Hawkins. Second chance, finds Williams rather. Now the Panic, back to Muller, top of the key. Drives through. Bree, left side corner three. No good long. Looked good, but rebound to Janiah Bell. finds Addison Jones. She'll swing it over for Jayla Bell now. Bell, and we'll have a block foul on Muller. She got there just a hair too late. And Muller collects her second personal, team second on the quarter.
Just a hair too late is right there. Good defensive play by Muller. Almost got the charge call.
All right, Carter checks in for the first time this half. She'll get Addison Jones. Jayla Bell inbounds it, goes to Janiyah Bell above the timeline. Bell picks up the dribble, though, at the logo, finds help in Benel. Now back to Janiyah at the top of the key. She'll drive through. Now back out to Benel. Dribbles, swings it. Jayla Bell left wing. 2-3 zone for Waterloo here on defense once again. Still has it. Jayla top the key, dribbles through a double team. Euros into the lane, no good. And she'll draw the foul. I believe Hawkins got there, kind of slid underneath a little bit late. And so Hawkins will pick up the foul. It'll be her first personal, team's third on the quarter.
Good work by Jayla going inside there. Doesn't get the bucket to go, but gets the foul call. She's headed to the stripe.
So Jayla here, 2 points on the game so far, going back to the first quarter for that bucket. The fifth-year senior releases her first, and it's in. Far cry, at least at the moment, from Bell, averaging 19.8 per game. Second is good, so 2 for 2 on that trip. They matter, Nate. It's 5:08 to go here in the third quarter. 38-23, the Waterloo advantage. Muller to Williams at the top of the key. Swings it for Bree left wing. Back to Williams, now reset with Muller at the top. Swings it for Panic, right wing, into a cutting Bree in the lane. Nice fake, she'll go back right. Layin's good.
Oh, nice work there by Bree. And speaking of held off the score sheet, that's Addison Bree's first bucket of the game.
So good job by number 4. It's 40-23 now.
Yeah, that's a really good take.
4:45 to go. Janiyah Bell, into the block. Alone was Carmela Parker, and her lay-in's good.
Nice find there by one of the Bell sisters, Janiyah, able to find a wide open Parker inside there. Good pass.
Williams with it. She'll go up to Bree at the left wing. Oh, she kind of got tangled up with Parker. She's able to get out of it, though. Play a little pitch and catch with Williams. Out into the block for Panic. Drives through, kicks it back out. Muller fakes from the wing, drives through, launches a runner. No good long. Rebound tipped around, ends up in the hands of Ariana Carter, though. Lyons the other way, swings it for Bell. Jayla Bell up court, breaks the timeline, top of the key, drives through, laying up and good through the double team.
Oh, great drive inside there by Jayla Bell. Fantastic play. That's what Lyons needs.
40-27 now, the Waterloo advantage. Panic with it for Waterloo at the top of the key. Swings it for Muller, right side wing. We're halfway home in the third quarter. Panic to Muller, right side wing. Lyons in a 2-3 zone. Williams now to Bree, left wing. Back to Williams. We got 13 on shot clock for the Tigers. Muller with it, drives through, and we'll have a foul on Jayla Bell. She met Muller at the block, and Bell will pick up her second personal, team's first on the quarter. Substitution, Moody will come in for the first time this quarter. She'll get Hawkins.
That was a fantastic drive and finish by Jayla Bell. Lyons is really going to need her to step up in the scoring column in this third quarter to come back from this 13-point deficit.
Williams goes to Muller on the inbound. Oh, right idea by Muller. A little bit of a mistime as Williams was still out of bounds from the inbound.
Cool inbounds play, though.
Right idea.
Yep.
Just not as great execution. So turnover. Lions ball with 3:40 to go here in the third quarter. Jayla Bell with it above the timeline, met by the top of the Tiger zone of Muller and Brees. Goes left wing, kicks it for Benel at the top of the key. Benel now to Janiyah Bell, working on the right side. Swings it for Carmela Parker. Three-pointer from the wing. No good long. Rebound brought in. Gwen Panic. Panic with it. Not quite numbers for Waterloo, but she'll go coast to coast. Count it.
Great job by Panic, and coast to coast is right. Got the rebound and score on the other side.
So it's now 42-27. Waterloo with the advantage, and Jayla Bell will pick up, or rather draw the foul on Panic. So Panic picks up her third personal. That was a block. And that's the fourth team foul on Waterloo for the quarter. Got 3:10 to go in the frame here. And we'll have a substitution for Waterloo as Panic checks out. Delaney Benton comes in for the first time in this quarter. Bell inbounds, goes right in front of her own bench to Benel. Muller and Bree will push high here in the zone. Jayla Bell with it now, free throw line. Jumper on the way, no good. Rebound getting tipped around, ends up in the hands of Benel. Long distance two, no good. And rebound by Moody and the Tigers. Here comes Muller up court. Oh, nice fake. She'll cut through the middle, above the timeline. To the streaking Williams, to the block for Benton, no good. Stripped away, Jayla Bell with the steal. Bell dribbling up court. Lyons not quite with numbers. She'll pull up now drive through the right side of the lane. Runner up, no good, and she'll head to the line for two. As I believe it will be Delaney Batten picking up the foul, and it is a body foul, her second personal in team's fifth. So Lions in the bonus here for the rest of the quarter.
Good work there by Jay LaBelle to attack the basket from the baseline. Doesn't get the shot to go, but 10 ahead to the stripe.
Jay LaBelle, 2 for 2 from the stripe tonight. Make it 3 for 3. 42-28 for the moment here with 2:41 to go when we get back in live action. Takes her dribbles, releases her second, true.
Nothing but net on both of those.
So 42-29, we'll have a whistle and a timeout on the floor. A full timeout taken by Coach Richard Hill of the Lyons Lions. Comes with 2:41 to go here in the third quarter. 42-29, the Waterloo advantage on Lions. This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com made possible thanks to the support from Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. You can visit Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant at their original Waterloo location or all-new Rivoli location in Geneva. Dine-in, takeout, delivery, catering, and banquets. Order online at Cicinos.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way. GoNet Speed. The future of connection is here, and it's fiber made for how we live and work today. GoNet Speed fiber is faster and stronger than anything out there. You can check availability in your area as well as plans and pricing at GoNetSpeed.com and get ready for fast and reliable fiber internet straight to your home. Oh. How about that? Overheard by just now on the PA system. Lions make a little wrestling history for the school. 30-year title.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Just wrapped up. Congratulations to them.
30 years.
That's awesome. Good for those kids.
Pretty cool.
So we're back underway now here. 2:38 on the clock. Muller has it right side wing, drives through on Bennell, and Bennell's going to pick up a block foul. So Bennell's third personal, team's second on the quarter. I'm not too sure really here. I mean, they've been pretty consistent with that call.
Yeah.
So Williams inbounding it. Baseline goes to Batten on the right block. Power dribble. Oh, pass intercepted by Bennell. Intended target of
great plays this quarter on those steals.
Bennell swings it left side wing for Bell. She'll drive through the lane. Runner no good. Rebound by Janiah Bell. Her lane's good.
Oh, Janiah Bell gets the rebound off the Jayla Bell shot. So the Bells are just working together there for another bucket for Lions.
The Lions inching a little bit closer here. 42-31 here. 2:10 to go in the third quarter. Muller with the top of the key for Waterloo. Dribbles, finds Batten right wing. Back to Muller at the top of the key. Now the Bree, left wing, up fakes, drives through the lane, kicks it back out. Batten, three-pointer on the way, no good short. Rebound, Jayla Bell. Under 2 to go. 42-31 Waterloo here in the third quarter. Jayla Bell above the timeline. Now top of the key. Works right side. Nobody coming to the jumper. She'll take a three, and it's in.
Oh, yeah, she said, no one's going to guard me. I'm going to take it, and Jayla Bell's warming up. She's having a big quarter.
And now Coach Mike Bree has seen enough for the moment. Full timeout taken by the Waterloo Tigers.
Lions, this is the first time in this third quarter they've gotten the lead down to just 8 here, and now really Lions making a comeback. And like I mentioned, Jayla Bell is having a big third quarter. That's 9 points for her this quarter, and that's what I said in the halftime. If they're going to want to come back in this game, they need Jayla Bell to score.
Slide presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com made possible thanks to support from Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. Get the insurance you need from the people you know at Finger Lakes Partners Insurance, the Finger Lakes Insurance agency for your home, auto, or business. You can get a no-obligation quote today at FingerLakesInsurance.com. And Weston Company Diamonds and Jewelry. You can get your Valentine's Day trifecta at Weston Company Diamonds and Jewelry on Genesee Street in Auburn. Make any purchase of $250 or more, and Weston Company will throw in 6 red roses and a mini chocolate box with that purchase. Check them out online at westoncompany.com or stop in and browse their full selection at 10 Genesee Street in downtown Auburn.
It felt like the Tigers really had control of this game, starting in that third quarter, of course, having a big lead. And then just Lions has just been chipping away, and Jayla Bell's had a big quarter, and all of a sudden, this is anyone's game, right?
Yeah, back fully in here. 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Bree swings it to Muller. We're back underway and above the timeline. Top the key, Muller swings it back to Bree. Skip past to Batten on the right wing. She'll try and drive through on Bell. Now pick up her dribble. Back out reset with Muller at the right wing. Now she'll drive through right side. Leaves it for Williams. Three-pointer on the way. Good for Tangel Williams.
Our first points of the game, and the Waterloo Tigers were looking for that. Extended the lead back up to double digits.
Yep, 45-34, that score now. Janiah Bell has it through the lane. Ball poked, and we'll have a foul. Then we have Moody, I think, with a hold on the arm. It will be Moody's second personal. Lions in the bonus this quarter, so Parker, or rather, apologies. Shania Bell will go to the line for 2. Shania Bell had 6 points on Friday night against Gananda. The second-year varsity member as an 8th grader, no good on her first. Dual housekeeping here as well. Batten, Moody, Williams, Muller, Bree on the floor for Waterloo, Bennell, Bell, Jones, and Parker on the floor for Lions. No good on the second for Janiah Bell. Rebound, Macy Muller. And here comes Waterloo on the offensive attack with 1:09 to go. Above the timeline, Muller. Muller now right side for Bree. Bree to Moody. She was alone on the right block. Power dribble on Jones. No good. She's going to go to the line for 2, though. Ball rolled out on a slow one.
Oh, fantastic find inside there to Moody. She had gained possession of good possession down there and almost, like you said, almost rolled around the rim, almost got the 2K roll down and in, but she's going to shoot 2.
Jones' first personal, team's 4th on the quarter. Moody no good on the first.
Oh, another one that was looked halfway down. Not good luck going on so far here for Moody. Strip.
Sophomore back with it now for her second of 2, and that's good. So here we go, 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. It's 46-34, the Waterloo advantage on Lions. Janiah Bell hands off for Jayla Bell at the top of the key. She works left side, finds Bennell in the left corner. Good save by Bennell. Her pass picked off, though, by Bree. She was trying to go back to Jayla Bell at the top and a reset in the offense. Instead, it will be Tiger ball the other way. Muller top of the key with it. Swings it for Bree, right wing, alone, up fake. Takes the three-pointer now after Bennell in the air. No good, rims out there, too. Rebound, Jones to Jayla Bell. Up court to a streaking Carmela Parker. Her lane's good.
Good find and good streak by Parker. She was left all alone.
Parker double up the total in the first half for her this quarter. 12 total on the game. 46-36. No shot clock for Waterloo. Batten has it left side wing. 15 on the game clock. Muller to Bree. Bree with it. Skip pass to Batten. Intercepted Janiah Bell. Here comes Lions the other way. 8 on the clock. Janiah Bell coast to coast lane. No good. And we're going to have a foul as Macy Muller got tangled up with Janiah Bell on the lay-in.
Fantastic play there by Janiah Bell, able to get that steal and run down the other side. Almost got it to go, too.
Muller's third personal. And unfortunately, Janiah Bell down right now on the baseline. Comes with 6.5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's now both teams will kind of retreat back to the bench for the moment as Coach Richard Hill goes over and checks on Janiah as well as athletic director Zach Young. So unfortunate way here to kind of wrap up the third quarter as Lions was able to come thundering back. It's a 10-point deficit for them right now, 46-36. Spell remains down. All right, we'll step aside here for a quick moment here on FairLakes1.com. We'll step aside for a quick break and be right back after this short break.
Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Visit Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant at their original Waterloo location or all-new renovated location in Geneva. Dine-in, takeout, delivery, catering, and banquets. Order online at Cicinos.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way.
All right, welcome back here on FingerLakes1.com. Paul Russo and Nate Sharman here with you. While we were away that quick minute, Janiah Bell did get up, made her way over to the Lions bench, and Coach Richard Hill did take a timeout here. It's the last 30-second that he used.
She's staying in the game.
Yeah, she'll stay in, take the free throws, but she's definitely favoring that right hip. As her and Muller kind of came together there on that lane, so good to see Janiah get up.
She's got free throws, too.
So she's back to the line for the second time this quarter.
I didn't play basketball, but I would be hard-pressed to want to come out of this game, right?
I think that's just the competitor nature, period. Right. She's no good on her first.
Especially when you're shooting free throws, right? You have opportunity to put points on the board for your team.
For some, sure. For me, no. I think I'd be good with skipping free throws, but that's just me personally.
Well, not a lot of people went 0 for 40 in their high school career.
Appreciate you. 30% free throw shooter. Thank you.
Heck of Paul.
Pretty much. Janiah back with it for her second and banks in. So 6.5 here on the clock for Waterloo. Panic has it above the timeline, 4 seconds. Panic back to Bree. three, now two. Hands it off for Muller on one. She gets a shot off in time. No good. Almost banked it home. But that'll do it for the third quarter here in Lions. It's 46 for the Tigers, 37 for the Lions. Don't go anywhere. Plenty to play for in the final 8 here on FingerLakes1.com.
Littlejohn and Barbie Orthodontics. Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal: to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
Welcome back inside the Lyons Community Center here on FingerLakes1.com. The number 1 Wayne County team, the Lyons Lions, hosting the number 1 Finger Lakes East team, Waterloo Tigers, here. A big girls basketball matchup. Nate, third quarter, Waterloo jumps out pretty quick, but Lyons, slowly but surely, that third quarter chips away and finds himself down 9 here coming into the final frame.
Yeah, and in the hands of Jayla Bell, right? She came alive in that third quarter, 9 third quarter points for the senior. Pretty impressive stuff. We got an 11-point game. Or 9-point game, excuse me. My math is off today.
It happens. It's Monday, you know. So Muller on the floor for Waterloo. She's joined by Panic, Hawkins, Pearson, and Bree. Waterloo with the ball to start. Muller has it top the key. Swings it right side for Panic as Lyons sits into a 2-3 zone. They're starting 5 on the floor for them. Bree with it left side wing, 20 on the shot clock for the Tigers. Back to Muller at the top of the key. Steps into it. Nope. Kicks it back out. Bree, long distance 3 from the wing. No good short, but rebound by Panic. We'll have a second chance here for Waterloo. Panic leaves it for Muller now at the top of the key. She'll drive right side through the lane. Now kicks it back out. Pearson, three-pointer from the wing. No good. Rebound brought in. Addison Jones and Lyons. Hands off. Jayla Bell above the timeline here. She'll go through the lane. Kick it out. Bunnell, corner, three-pointer. No good short. Rebound by Jones. Second chance coming up for Lyons. Her lane no good. Ball tipped around. Ends up in the hands of Hawkins. Waterloo with the ball. Bree has it. Double teamed. Kicks it out for Panic. Panic now gets it above the timeline. Finds Hawkins alone on the block, and the pass just a little bit too high. It's a turnover.
Yep, just a little too quick there, but great job by Waterloo to break the pressure there. It looked like Lyons had it set up really nice, but Waterloo was able to get out of it. Just not over in 10 seconds. It was really close.
7:05 to go here, fourth quarter. Above the timeline with it, Lyons. Jayla Bell has it. Way out from the left wing, practically in her own bench. Swings it for Bunnell in the left corner. She'll dribble out. Finds herself at the top of the key. Now drives through the lane right side. Launches a lane. No good. Rebound Hawkins. Waterloo ball. She brought it down low. She'll get tied up. Her and Carmela Parker. No. Timeout called first by Coach Bree. So it'll be a 30-second for the Tigers.
Good heads-up call there by Coach Bree to get that timeout for Waterloo. But, yeah, great job by the Lions defender to muscle for that ball and almost cause that jump ball call, but got a timeout instead.
6:46 to go on the game clock here in the fourth quarter. Waterloo 46, Lions 37. First horn goes. Waterloo pretty much has their full deck of timeouts here for what we would call the second half. 3 fulls and a 30. For Lions, they have 2 fulls remaining. On the floor for Waterloo, Muller, Pearson, Panic, Bree, and Hawkins. On the floor for Lions, Janiah Bell, Jayla Bell, Parker, Jones, and Bunnell. 2-3 zone for Lions in the half court. Bree above the timeline with it. Picks up her dribble, looks for help, finds in Panic at the free throw line. Now works left side. Back out to Bree in the corner. She'll dribble it back out, works wing, now top the key for Muller. Muller now will dribble to the right side, looking for some way out. Now swings it for Bree. Bree back to Muller, top the key. 8 on the shot clock. The Tigers have to get something here. Panic through the lane. Runner no good. Rebound Jayla Bell. Finds up court Carmela Parker. We've seen this a number of times today, and it's going to pay off again.
Oh, nice pass up there. Streaking down the right side, and like you said, Parker's been very good at finding a soft spot and able to get a bucket there.
6:09 to go here in the fourth quarter. 46-39, Waterloo over Lions, closest it's been since about halfway through the second quarter. Panic with it, drives through the lane, a runner good.
Oh, nice dribble move by Panic. Looks like the crowd was getting alive for Lions, and Panic was able to knock that one in. That's big.
Her 13th point of the ball game. Jayla Bell with it right side wing, goes top the key for Parker. She'll drive through the lane. Runner over Muller is in. Carmela Parker gets it back to a 7-point advantage for Waterloo, 48-41. 5:35 to go, fourth quarter. Bree has it right side wing. Goes to a cutting Panic at the free throw line. Runner from her, good again.
It's the panic show for Waterloo. She's got all 4 on this fourth quarter, and on the other side, it's the Carmela Parker show. She's got all 4.
Panic, team high 15
Lions.
now for her. Bunnell has it, left side, swings it for Jayla Bell in the left corner. Looking for help, she'll dribble out, swing it to Bunnell. 15 on the shot clock for Lions. With it now, Jayla Bell once again in the corner. She'll dribble out, finds Janiyah Bell at the free throw line. Dribbles, now picks up the dribble, swings it back out Jayla. Left side wing, three-pointer on the way. No good, rolls off and rebound by Gwen Panic. Panic up court. Waterloo has numbers if they use them, and they do. Hawkins, left hand lay-in good.
Nice pass there by Panic. She was able to break that press and deliver a great pass to Hawkins, who lays it up and in.
52-41. It's back to an 11-point advantage for Waterloo. 4:40 to go, fourth quarter. Pass tip, last off of Muller, will remain Lions ball on the baseline. Waterloo will sub as well. Moody and Williams come in. It will be Hawkins and Pearson coming out.
Ball staying with Lions here.
18 on the shot clock for Lions. Jayla Bell, the inbounder, goes left corner. Parker on the way with the 3. No good long, and ball's going to be tipped off on the rebound by Addison Jones. And coming our way off the turnover will be Waterloo.
Just under halfway through this fourth quarter, been up and down.
Muller brings it above the timeline here. We're back underway with 4.5 to go. Muller through the lane, no good, and she got fouled up top on the floor. And that foul will go against Cameron Bunnell, so that's her 4th personal. Team's first on the corner, and she's really the only player in any true foul trouble at the moment for either side.
Nice aggressive take there by Muller to draw the foul call.
Inbound goes to Bree in front of her own bench. Now swings it for Muller, top the key, and a fresh shot clock for Waterloo as well. Bree, right wing, up fakes, now goes to Panic at the free throw line. Williams on the wing. 3-pointer on the way, no good short. Ball tipped, she gets her own rebound. Second chance. Muller has it. Oh, nice crossover. Elbow jumper, no good. Rebound to Panic, a third chance for Waterloo here. And Panic will go out, swing it from Muller, and they'll reset the offense. Muller back to Panic, left wing. Finds Bree cutting through the lane. Dribbles out, finds Muller. 3-pointer on the way, no good, rims out. Ball tipped by Bree. 4th chance opportunity for Waterloo here this possession.
They are milking some serious time off this clock, this possession.
Muller with it, another fresh shot clock for Waterloo. Top of the key, number 15. Goes to Panic at the free throw line, drives through, looking for help. Goes to Moody, Moody to Muller now, 15 on the shot clock for Waterloo. Muller to Bree on the right elbow. Skip pass to Williams in the left corner, up fake, drives baseline, ball poke. And we'll have a foul on Janiyah Bell on a reach-in.
Oh, Waterloo's had the ball for over a minute, and nursing this lead and just being able to just crush clock here. And now the shot clock's going to reset on that foul call.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy here. So another fresh 30. Bell picks up her 3rd personal, team 2nd on the quarter. Inbound go to Bree, back to Muller at the top of the key, and Waterloo will set up an offense here and probably drain a little bit more clock if they see fit.
They got it with 4:30, and we're under 3:30 now.
Yeah, 3:20 on that. Under 20 on the shot clock for the Tigers. Muller hands off for Panic at the top of the key. Back to Muller on the wing. Corner for Williams. Dribbles out, finds Panic in the lane. Left hand, or rather right hand lane, no good. Gets her own board. Another reset on the shot clock. Swings it from Muller, top of the key. 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Muller, Bree left wing. And now you can kind of tell Waterloo's just going to kind of drain some clock here again if they see fit. Throws it into Moody. Now to Williams in the left corner. She'll take a 3-pointer. No good. Panic, a rebound. Another opportunity for Waterloo. Crazy finds Williams alone on the block. Lay-in, no good. And she's going to head to the line for 2.
Wow, what a possession by Waterloo. What's that, 7 shot clock resets?
I have not seen a
6,
possession
7?
like that in a while. Janiyah Bell picks up her 4th personal.
Just a
Team's
almost,
3rd.
I don't want to call it a backbreaker, but that's just a huge play for Waterloo, that possession.
Kayla Betts will come into the game. She'll get Addison Jones. I mean, just absolutely crazy. Waterloo got the ball pretty much 2 minutes ago on the game clock.
Yes.
We're at 2:44 to
They were
go.
bringing the ball. It was just bringing the ball down the court just over 3:30.
Williams is first, connects and in.
4:30.
Sophomore guard. Only a bucket last time out against Newark. She'll roll in on that one. 5th total point on the ball game for her. It's 54-41, 2:40 to go, fourth quarter. Jayla Bell with it above the timeline. Drives through, ball poked from behind. And we'll have Carmela Parker, and they'll call a jump ball as her and Panic got tied up going after the ball. It'll remain Lions possession. Joe Bell inbound here, 2:37 on the game clock, 23 on the shot clock for the Lions. Bell baseline, looking for an inbound pass, goes up top to Parker, ball tipped. Parker able to get it before Addison Bree does. Goes back into the corner for Jayla Bell, right side. Thought about baseline, said will pop out. Launches a runner from the lane, no good. And she'll head to the line for two. We'll get Addison Bree with the foul. It'll be her second personal, team's first on the quarter.
Good work by Jayla Bell to attack the basket, right? Doesn't get it to go like we talked about, but still gets that foul call. She's headed to the stripe. She's been on fire.
5 for 5 now at the line tonight for Bell. 12th point on the game. Makes it 54-42 for the moment. We'll have 2:28 on the clock when we get back to live action. Bell second, no good. Ball tipped around, and we'll have a foul as they're going to call Janiyah Bell over the top. And that is Bell's 5th foul, and she will foul out with 2:28 to go in the contest. Ariana Carter will get Bell for that. And Janiyah Bell will exit with 5 points on the ball game. That's a pretty tough loss too for Lions here in the final moments of this game. Inbound goes to Bree. Waterloo will probably drain some clock here again, I'd imagine, or at least attempt to. Nobody really meeting him. Meeting Bree at the logo, top of the key. We're under 20 on the shot clock, 15 to be precise. 2:10 on the game clock. Bree top of the key. Now 10 on the shot clock for the Tigers. Swings at Muller. Up picks from the wing. Now kicks it back to Williams. Williams into panic. Right elbow. Drives through. Lay-in. No good. Rebound Carter. We're under 2 to go. Here comes Lions on offense. They're going to need a bucket here to stay in it. Jayla Bell works. Drives through. Euros. No good on her lay-in. Rebound Carmela Parker. Second chance and one.
Oh, good work by Parker there to get the rebound and throw it back up through the contact and get it to go.
And that foul on Waterloo will go against Kaya Moody, rather. Her third personal, team second on the quarter. Parker's 2 for 2 at the line
They
tonight.
gave points to the wrong team. Yes, they did. That's right. It's like, what?
And rebound, no good. Tipped around. It will remain Waterloo ball after getting tipped out by Betts and Lions.
So 10-point lead here for Waterloo. Minute 48 left in this fourth quarter.
And 54-44 here. Bree controlling the point here for the Tigers. Swings it for Panic, left side wing. Back to Bree at the top of the key. Lions in a 2-3 zone, but they aren't really pressuring Waterloo up high. Panic with it. Now she'll be double teamed in the zone by Bennell and Jayla Bell. She'll dribble out, swings it for Muller at the top of the key. 10 on the shot clock for Waterloo. Muller back to Panic, looking for help. Now down to 5 on the shot clock. Panic with it, finds Bree at the free throw line, launches a runner and in.
Oh, nice bucket there from the junior Addison Bree.
And
Looks
time.
like a tough circus shot, but she gets to go.
We have a substitution here for Lions. Looks like it's just going to be a sub timeout here as Cameron Bennell will check out. And Bailey Reed will check in for Lions. With 1:15 to go, they're down by 12. I can't imagine they're necessarily waving the white flag yet, but they might be with that substitution. Jayla Bell with it, uses a Parker screen, top of the key, three-pointer, in!
Jayla Bell knocking down the three. She goes around the screen, gets open for three.
So it is now 56-47. Panic with it, left side wing. Looking for help. She goes top the key, Muller, and picked off by Bell. Jayla Bell with the steal, coast to coast, laying good.
Wow, Jayla Bell makes 2 big impact plays. Drains the open three, not wide open, but open three, and then the steal and bucket on the other side.
44 seconds on the game clock.
7-point game.
Bree gets it, and she'll get fouled by Jayla Bell as the foul game will begin to take place here. Jayla Bell picks up her third personal, team's 5th. Waterloo in the bonus. They'll be taking free throws the rest of the way. As Carmela Parker will check out, Riley Allen will check in for Lions. Bree to the stripe for the first time tonight. No good on that. Bree, the highest average point scorer for the Tigers at 12.8 per game. She'll be below that tonight, but no doubt probably happy with a win if they're able to fully secure that. Good on that. 1 of 2 on that trip. Be 57-49 now. Waterloo out in front. Three-pointer on the way from Jayla Bell. No good. Rebound by Kyla Betts. So second chance here for the Lions, but no. Pass picked off. Intended for Reed. Intercepted by Bree. And there's about a 1-second differential shot to game clock. Bree gets it above the timeline. And now Lions will foul. Carter picks it up with 21.2.
Some nice dribble moves there by Addison Bree to stay free there and then end up drawing the foul. She had to dribble around a couple of defenders to get across the timeline in 10 seconds. So a nice play there from the veteran, Addison Bree.
Carter's first personal. Bree to the line for the second time tonight, and just so recently, as is anyway. Good on that first. Back at it for her second and in. Lead back to 10, 59-49, 21 on the clock here. Jayla Bell will push it up floor. At the top of the key, she's guarded by Bree. Bell just working through the lane. Waterloo, it's going to be a foul on the floor, but I would have just let her go.
Yeah, I thought so too.
So third personal foul picked up, or third team foul rather on the quarter picked up. It will be Moody's fourth personal. Block foul, 13 and a half on the game clock here. Inbound to Reed, goes back to Bell. Bell shot blocked by Muller, and it will remain the Lions ball here with 9.4. Allen the inbounder. She'll go into Jayla Bell on the block. Power dribble, and one, count it. And Kaya Moody's going to foul out on that. She got her on the way up. It's Moody's fifth, team's fifth.
Jayla Bell only 2 points in the first half, but with that free throw to go, that's 20.
Apologize as well. They did not call that on Moody, I believe, and Bell fouled Muller, Bree coming up floor. And they credited the foul on Waterloo to Juliana Pearson, who's not even in the game. I don't know if that was meant for somebody else or not. Either way, Bree with it for her first of two again, makes that one. Bree back with it for her second, and good. Inbound goes to Jayla Bell with 3 on the clock. 2, she'll launch a runner here at the buzzer, rims out, no good. And that will do it here from Lions, your final. Waterloo 61, Lions 52, and that battle of the top 2 teams we mentioned in the area. And that'll wrap up the game here from the Community Center. We'll be right back, though, here on FingerLakes1.com with our Little John and Barbie Smiles of South post-game show and our Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant player of the game. Don't go anywhere. Be right back.
This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to the support from DeSanto Propane. DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more info or call toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane. Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Visit Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant at their original Waterloo location or all-new renovated location in Geneva. Dine-in, take-out, delivery, catering, and banquets. Order online at Cicinos.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way. Little John and Barbie Orthodontics. Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal: to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
All right, welcome back in, everybody. FingerLakes1.com. Our Little John and Barbie Smiles of South post-game show. Paul Russo and Nate Sharman here with you. Waterloo 61, Lions 52. Our final here is the top 2 teams in the Finger Lakes East girls and Wayne County girls standings went at it tonight. And a bit of a repeat from last year. Waterloo coming away with a 9-point victory on the road this time.
Yep, almost identical, right, in terms of 10-9, right? But we're going to have Macy coming up here pretty soon for our post-game interview.
Yeah, Macy Muller, Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant player of the game. She wrapped up with 13 points on the night.
We have to mention, right, again, that, going to Syracuse, pretty unbelievable what she's done on the lacrosse field for Waterloo, breaking records here, it seems like, and always at the tops of the Section 5 rankings. So pretty amazing. Shout out Macy going to Syracuse next year.
Junior as well,
right,
by the way. So obviously another year coming on deck anyway, basketball, lacrosse.
State champion in basketball and all the other accolades. It's pretty decorated.
Yeah, it's been an interesting follow through this Waterloo team. Obviously, they state champions a couple seasons ago technically now. But no seniors last year, no seniors this year on the roster. But for them, it's kind of been this core of Macy Muller, Addison Bree. Now you add in like Tangel Williams,
right?
Johnny Hawkins, who was an 8th grader, Delaney Batten.
Pretty impressive what Coach Bree does in this pipeline, right?
Gwen Panic, who I forgot about, who had a great game as well on that end. So just this team effort that we see from Waterloo kind of really catapults them and keeps going. That's one of the things that even I remember talking a couple years ago with Coach Bree about, me and you in one game.
Right.
He takes great pride in and obviously keeps it rolling here tonight. On the Lions side of things, it's tough to hang your head on too much here. They clawed their way back in the third quarter. They got back within at the 5-point range deficit in the fourth quarter with a couple minutes left. Tough part is, I think rebounding kind of ends up being the negative spot for them. Waterloo drained 2 minutes of clock. We talked about at one point through multiple, I'm just going to call it second chances for the sake of words because I lost count there at one point.
Yeah, I know. It was, I called it a backbreaker at the time, and it looked like Lions had a lot of the momentum at that point, but Waterloo was able to kill off, like you said, about 2 minutes of the clock on those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, now for Lions, now hopes is lost. Obviously, this is a non-league game. Same would have been the case for Waterloo, right? Waterloo comes in, half-game lead over Newark in the Finger Lakes East standings. For Lions, they got a little bit bigger of a buffer, staying about 2 games on that front in Wayne County. Both these teams going forward here return to league play, at least for their next games anyway here. For Waterloo, it's league games the rest of the way. Pena, Minders, Midlakes, one more home game against Bloomfield next Friday, and then they wrap up on the road in Wayne. For Lions, bit of a mixed bag. They're home against North Wolcott. They're down in Seneca Falls against Minders here next week. Interesting game on that front. Another non-league game. They'll get a good gauge, I think, again, about what they can kind of work on going into sectionals. So that's another B1 team that they'll see there.
Yep.
At Sodus, home against ER. And then they wrap up with a non-league game against Midlakes, and then on the road in Gananda. So an interesting kind of final few games here for both these teams. So we enter that stretch rundown as we get to the postseason.
Yeah, it's crazy. The season's just about, the regular season anyway, is just about culminating, right? It like I said earlier, it seems like it goes faster every year.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
Soon enough, we'll be broadcasting sectional games, right?
It's our version of beautiful chaos, I call it.
It's a lot of fun.
On the road pretty much, not every night.
You know what? A lot of people talk about March Madness, just having that bracket in front of you. It's just such a good feeling. Whether you like to fill it out or whether you like to fill it out as the games go along, just whatever you like to do with it. Just to have that bracket in your hands and be able to look at it is pretty cool. Yeah,
we did our sectional, not obviously not preview show, but we did a sectional kind of look ahead last week on Upstate Hoops and getting all that information together and everything. You kind of see where some teams are that you're used to seeing, kind of mentioned in the B1 side of things, especially, right? Waterloo in the mix again with Hornell, Wellsville, Dansville, kind of those usual suspects from the southern tier plus up area. And, for Lions, they're in a new territory with B2, but some admittedly a little familiar faces with the way classifications fall with Leroy, Castile, Greenwood, and et cetera. I mean, this is a possibility that we could see in that state qualifier game, like we mentioned, and selfishly, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Right. No, we always get high-profile basketball games come, end of February into early March. It's pretty awesome, and then see if a team in our area can make a trip to either Glens Falls or Hudson Valley, right?
Yeah. Well, Binghamton this year for the boys.
Oh, we moved to Binghamton.
They went back to Binghamton.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I ddidn't know that.
Surprise.
I was just with the family in Glens Falls, and being able to look over at at the arena there on the water, and we're always tasked to go on the girls' side of things. I haven't been able to broadcast the game from the center there in Glens Falls, but
we were up there last year, obviously tailing the Lyons boys and the Wayne boys.
Yeah,
so
pretty awesome. We have two teams going in the final round there.
Yeah, let's do a quick scoring breakdown here while we got the moment. We'll begin on the Lions side. They had the game high 22 with Jay LaBelle. She really came on big time in the second half, 20 of her 22 in that second half. 18 for Carmela Parker, 5 each for Cameron Bennell and Janiah Bell, and then 4 for Addison Jones. For Waterloo, leading the way for them was Gwen Panic, as Macy Muller is on her way up here to the down in front. We'll get you in the better spot. All right, we got Macy Muller up here with us, our Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant player of the game. Macy, hear everything good and everything?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Now, this was a bit of a rematch of a game, obviously. Now, not this season, but last season. Won last year down on your home floor. Come up here, went on their home floor. What was it like kind of approaching this game kind of in a similar spot? Now, both teams didn't lose all that much from last year. Kind of a similar face, just different place type game.
Yeah, especially recently we haven't been like hitting a lot of shots, but we always just stick together, and we're a young team, and we've played with each other like all the way up, like, so we just work really well together, and we always like stick with it, and we never get discouraged, and even when shots aren't going. So
you're a young team, but this core has been together now for I don't know how long it feels like, obviously. So there's that. Now coming up for you guys, pretty much it is league play the rest of the way. Penn Minders, Mid Lakes, Bloomfield, and Wayne. Road warrior type stuff here. Only one home game, and that's that Bloomfield game. If you had to pick one game on there, which one's the highlight for you guys to really focus in on the rest of the way?
I think honestly like all of them. Like we always just come into every game with the same mindset of no matter what team's record is, we play just as hard, and we come at it the same way we would for any team.
Now, did want to mention quickly, you mentioned on air that you are a Syracuse lacrosse commit for the class 2026, so congratulations.
Congratulations, yes.
What's that like kind of maneuvering through that while still playing, and you still also have another full year anyway to play not only basketball, lacrosse, but multiple sports here?
I love this team. Like we're all like really close, so it just like makes it we're like a family, like our team. It's just fun, like just playing like sports and playing with the same people I play with lacrosse. So.
Love that answer. It's perfect. So, Cicino's Pizza and Restaurant player of the game, Macy Muller. Here's the gift certificate for free pizza. I'm guessing I know which location you're going to be using that at. But
Yeah.
Before you go, Eagles or Chiefs in the Super Bowl?
I'm going to go with Eagles.
All right. Fly, Eagles, fly, right?
That hurts me as a Commanders fan, I'm telling you. So
No Bills fan.
That's right. I like it.
I respect that. You both are thinking on the same wavelength, so I get that. Macy Muller, congratulations. We'll let you get back with your team.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All righty. So, yeah, no problem. Thank you, Macy. Good game.
Great game.
So, Macy Muller, Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant player of the game. Nate, and any parting thoughts here before we get out of here?
I really like how Macy talks about just that togetherness, right, and just how they factor that in Waterloo, just being all together. It's a really refreshing thing to hear.
Yeah, for sure. So our final once again here, Waterloo 61, Lyons 52. Appreciate everybody for listening and tuning in. Now, we won't be going too far in the grand scheme of things here in the future because we're right back here Thursday night, Geneva at Lyons boys, big boys game there. Non-league game for obviously Geneva. Lyons Independent here. Pretty good game coming up here. Any thoughts on that game potentially here?
I'll be listening to you and Kyle Evans.
That's right. Me and Evans
Broadcasting that
will be live at 7 p.m. from the same spot here in the Lyons Community Center.
Mr. Lyons, Kyle Evans, right?
Can't beat it. Upstate Hoops podcast Mondays at 2 p.m. And then we are locked in at the moment here. Marcus Whitman at Minders Boys next Tuesday night. Jim Senecropi will be on the call for that.
Ooh, making the return. I like it.
So for Nate Sharman, I'm Paul Russo. Everybody back at FingerLakes1.com. Appreciate everybody for listening and tuning in tonight. Your final once again, 61 for Waterloo, 52 for Lyons. Appreciate everybody for listening and tuning in. We'll talk again soon.